こんにちは。VR 日本語の萌えです。Welcome to VR 日本語 Beginners Genki Course. Yay! パチパチパチパチ。Hi, welcome to VR 日本語 Genki Course. And here I'm going to teach you along the Genki, the popular Japanese textbook, the orange one, the Genki one. And so you can start from scratch with me. And let's get it started. やってみましょう。よいしょ。はい。ですね。We're going to talk about greetings and also how to introduce yourself in Japanese. And it's going to be super easy, super fun, and it'll be すごく楽しくなりますよ。はい。じゃあね。次。Okay, Japanese bowing. Okay, if you don't speak a word of Japanese, just bow. Bowing. お辞儀をします。So bowing is super important. If you don't speak Japanese, but you want to say hello or thank you or I'm sorry, you don't know how to say or you've forgotten how to say something, just bow. So that bowing, single bowing would convey your feeling of whether it's thank you or I'm sorry. That is super, super easy and convenient way to communicate with Japanese people. Bowing. Hi, but how do you bow? はい。たくさんね、種類があります。たくさんの種類の bowing ですね。これはね、slight bow。会釈。会釈と言いますね。会釈はとても小さい。A little slight bow. It's almost like nodding your head. Like this. はい。Then you have your polite bow. About 30 degree. Not exact. Then you have very respectful bow. You go down, further down. And where do you put your hand is always the question. So you put your hand, if you're a girl, you tend to put it front of your body. And if you're a man, you tend to put it just the side of your body. And bow. Hi. When you're bowing, one thing you have to be careful is not to look into the other person's eye. If you have seen judo or karate martial arts bowing before their match, before their fight, they're actually looking at each other and bowing. That is kind of I'm ready to fight with you bow. So you don't want to give that kind of impression to the other person in normal situation. So you kind of cast your eye down and bow. はい。そうですね。その eye contact. So try not to look directly into their eyes for more than 2 seconds. Japanese people don't like staring. We have Obama-san. ちょっと古いですね。This is a little bit of old picture. But Obama-san has came to see our emperor and he's bowing very respectfully. That's a very respectful bow. Let's learn how to say hello in Japanese. こんにちは。こんにちは. If you're in front of the TV or computer, you can try to say こんにちは and bow a little bit. こんにちは。こんにちは. And next one is good morning. There's two ways of saying good morning in Japanese. おはようございます. Formal good morning. おはようございます. Then if you are saying hello to your friends and family, おはよう. The short one. おはよう. Now, this is a very cute one. just before you start eating, we usually say, いただきます. いただきます. Putting your hands together like the one in this picture. Can't quite put my hands together. いただきます. いただきます means probably like grace in English. Thank you for the food. I appreciate this food. I humbly receive this food, and showing gratitude for the food that we receive and showing gratitude for the person who cooked or prepared or bought it for you, etc. So, いただきます before you start eating. Similarly, after you finish eating, ごちそうさまでした。ごちそうさまでした。ごちそう means feast. ごちそうさまでした means it was a feast. Thank you very much for the feast. Thank you very much for the food. Showing gratitude. Again, ごちそうさまでした. It's a very nice one. And you can also use ごちそうさまでした when you go to a restaurant and when you leave the restaurant. You can say ごちそうさまでした to the people in the restaurant. Oh, I really enjoyed the food. Thank you. It's a nice way. はい。Next one is 行ってきます。行ってきます。That's when you're leaving home. And like this picture right here, the girl's going out and saying, Mom, I'm going. 行ってきます. 行ってきます literally means I'll go, but I'll come back. To kind of saying, hey, I'll be gone, but I'll be back. 行ってきます. Very cute one. Then the お母さん or mom would say, 行ってらっしゃい. 行ってらっしゃい means go and come back safely. So it's a really nice way of kind of starting the morning. 行ってきます。行ってらっしゃい。行ってきます。行ってらっしゃい。Very sweet. And similarly, when you come home, ただいま I'm home. ただいまただいま is the short for ただいま帰りました. Right now, I have came home, but it's shortened. ただいま Then the person who is at home welcoming the person in is おかえりなさい or おかえり Welcome home. Again, it's a very sweet kind of ritual. ただいま、おかえり。はい。Then, evening greetings. こんばんは。Good evening. こんばんは。Good evening. But when you're going to sleep, you would say, おやすみなさい。おやすみなさい. There's a little bit of, we need to be a little bit careful with こんばんは and おやすみなさい. こんばんは can be hello in the evening, but you cannot use it for goodbye in the evening. Goodbye in the evening is this one here, おやすみなさい. Even you're not going to sleep straight away. Say you went out for dinner with your friends, こんばんは to greet. You had your dinner, and when you're going home, you say good night. That is おやすみなさい. That's saying good night, goodbye. Okay. はい。そして、very importantly, ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. And short for that is ありがとう。Thanks. ありがとう。はい。I hear a lot of people has been to Japan told me this is the most commonly heard phrases among everyone. すみません. すみません means excuse me, but it can also mean thanks or I'm sorry. すみません. Excuse me or thank you. すみません. And let's talk about this magic hand. Like this picture here, this hand gesture is a very magic hand gesture. So, sumimasen plus this hand gesture, maybe put your hand just around here and say sumimasen, combining with bow to walk through the crowd. So say if you're on the crowded train and you want to get through to the other side, all you need to say is sumimasen with this hand gesture, and everyone would just know that you want to go to that direction, and they kind of like magically move away to make a way for you. If they can. I mean, if they're really packed and they couldn't move, you can't move, but they tend to understand your intention and try to move, make a little way for you. So this is a really handy hand gesture, especially in Tokyo, Osaka, those big cities. はい。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。I'm sorry. ごめんなさい。sumimasen is a little bit more formal than ごめんなさい. ごめんなさい is more friendly, casual way of saying I'm sorry. This one is super formal. 申し訳ございません. You hear this? Like a politician apologizing to the public. Service industry people, maybe hotel people or restaurant people apologizing. Something terrible must have happened to the customer and apologizing to the customer. 申し訳ございません. It's a super formal one. So you don't really need to remember this one right now. And yes, in Japanese, hi. 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 You probably hear me saying hi a lot. Hi. Then no is iya. 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 Sounds like yeah in English. So it's a little bit confusing. So it's really good idea to put your head gesture iya to make sure that you're saying no. Iya. And then finally goodbye. Sayonara. Sayonara. Sayonara can sound a little bit formal. So in that case, you can just say, じゃあね. See ya. That's much more friendly and I'll see you later. じゃあね. Hi. Review time. Can you remember? Let's practice if you can remember what we just learned. Hello. I'll wait for 1 second. こんにちは。こんにちは。Good morning. We had formal one and a casual one, wasn't it? おはようございます for the formal one. おはようございます。おはよう for the casual one. おはよう Good evening. Good evening. こんばんは Good evening. こんばんはこんばんは Good evening. Good night is おやすみなさい Thank you. ありがとう。ありがとうございます。ありがとう。Excuse me. すみません。 すみません。はい。Let's try to make friends. Friends. We want to speak Japanese so we can make friends and Japanese friends and talk to different people and make friends. そう、友達を作りたいですよね。Friends in Japanese. あ、is 友達。友達ですね。Do you remember this? It's pretty old. Anyone who knows this, I know your age. Do you remember this one? Yes, it's called Tamagotchi. Tamagotchi with little egg and there's like a creature inside and you have to kind of feed it every day. Otherwise he gets like sad and yeah, that's Tamagotchi. Hey, and Tamagotchi is hybrid or two words, two Japanese words put together. Tamago. Tamago is eggs. And tomodachi, we just learned tomodachi is friends. So egg friends. Tamagotchi. So it's a really interesting word. Egg friends. Tamagotchi ですね。はい。Nice to meet you. So now we're getting into introducing ourselves. はじめまして。はじめまして。This is when you meet that person. This is used when you meet the person for the first time. はじめまして。What's your name? お名前は何ですか？お名前は何ですか？名前 is name. O in front of 名前 is making it very polite. A lot of the nouns that in Japanese has o in front of it to make it sound a little bit softer and polite. お名前は What's your name? はい。I am blah 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 blah. I am you can insert your name. I am 萌えです。私は萌えです。私はスティーブです。私はマイクです。私はキャサリンです。私は put your name in something です。はい。どうぞよろしくお願いします。どうぞよろしくお願いします。Pleased to meet you. どうぞ means offering, please. Please. And お願いします is also please. So there's two please in one sentence. どうぞよろしくお願いします。Please, please. One is offering, one is asking, please. So basically you're offering your friendship and you're asking for their friendship. And saying, hey, I'm gonna treat you right. Please treat me right. どうぞよろしくお願いします。It's a nice word. はい。So the conversation will go like this. I'm gonna move over here. はい。So Llama-san and Panda-san is introducing each other. And it goes on like this. こんにちは。こんにちは。はじめまして。私はラマです。お名前は何ですか？ What's your name? はじめまして。私はパンダです。どうぞよろしくお願いします。どうぞよろしくお願いします。I'm gonna step aside here so you can be Panda-san. I'm gonna be Llama-san. はい。こんにちは。はじめまして。私は萌えです。お名前は何ですか？どうぞよろしくお願いします。はい、もう一回やってみましょう。Let's try again. こんにちは。 はじめまして。私は、萌えです。お名前は何ですか？どうぞよろしくお願いします。Yay! So we learn how to introduce ourselves and also do some greetings today in Japanese. You've done your first step in Japanese. Congratulations! And I hope you enjoy learning your first step, very first step in Japanese. And thank you for watching. またね